This is Billy, the weather guy, live, and we're going to talk about Hurricane Sally. Anyway, let's just get right into the weather.
Billy, the weather guy.
So yeah, you guys were just hit by Laura, and now there's Sally. Sally won't be as bad, but yeah, let's just get right into it. So be careful, stay safe out there. Be careful.
We have seen a period of rapid intensification today. You see those very dark colors there indicating the cold cloud tops. It's just got a beastly look about it. But you notice also that the clouds are spreading out in a lot of directions, indicating a favorable environment aloft. So we expect to see continued strengthening with the storm. Already an eye wall is trying to develop, hasn't yet happened on the southwest side of the eye wall there. But you notice also that the weather is really concentrated on the east side of the circulation. And that's important with respect to the trends that we've seen in the modeling here in the last 24 hours. The trend has definitely been farther east. So even if the storm comes in just east of New Orleans, that means probably not as much weather in New Orleans, but certainly more weather.
Laura was more west, so this is good news if you live in western Louisiana and Texas, the border over here. But for New Orleans, this is going to be a lot worse than Laura.
Along the Mississippi and Alabama Gulf Coast, and maybe even farther east, significant wind impacts as a Category 2, and then also the huge rain impact and surge as well because of the nature of the coastline there. There you see some of the model guidance, so we can't completely rule out more serious impacts from Mobile and on eastward. Going to be interesting to see if hurricane warnings go up a little farther to the east into northwest Florida with the 5 o'clock advisory coming out today. Certainly very strong winds all along the Gulf Coast there, but the rainfall potential absolutely huge. We're talking about an enormous area where there's likely going to be flash flooding, a high risk area for flash flooding, and we're looking at a foot of rain potentially, maybe as much as 20 or even a couple of feet of rain here along the northern Gulf Coast.
Yep, so that's Sally. You know, you gotta stay safe out there. It's crazy times with COVID again, right? Hence why I'm home now, you know? So, but I had to give you an update, right? Oh, just crazy, crazy hurricane season. Here's the wind gust forecast. New Orleans is expected to hit 40 to 50 mile per hour winds tomorrow during the morning, later in the morning to the afternoon hours. Gulfport, Mississippi is going to hit 60 to 75. Pensacola, Florida, 50 to 60 miles per hour. It's honestly crazy. It's just crazy. So this is how where the storm came from, the direction, right? So the track is from Miami, just off Miami. It formed into a depression. Then it came across here in the Gulf. Storm, now a hurricane. So, yeah. Crazy times we're living in. 24-hour rainfall totals from yesterday. Let's zoom in a little. Look at that. Just nuts. 6 inches, 9 inches, like just all sorts, just lots of rain. Just those numbers, wow. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to Paulette, shall we?
Bermuda is in the dark right now after a direct hit from Hurricane Paulette. The storm rushed onshore on Monday as a strong Category 1 hurricane, and authorities are asking everyone to stay in their homes today. They're expecting Paulette's assault to last for hours with heavy rain, dangerous storm surge, and strong wind that have been just battering the island. Emergency services had to be suspended until conditions improve. Schools, government offices, and air seaports were closed ahead of the storm's arrival. And during the breaking news, news took a break. The island's main newspaper wasn't published on Monday because of the arrival of Paulette. But they're set to come back with a special hurricane edition on Tuesday. And special isn't an overstatement either. Less than 10 hurricanes have made landfall in Bermuda since record-keeping started back in the 1850s. But when they do come, the island is ready. Its brick and concrete buildings are made to withstand Category 2 conditions.
Wow. So, yeah, it's just going to go out to sea, basically. But I'll give you a better look here. So we already looked at Sally churning away over there, right in the ocean. The path is just nuts. So, you know, it hit, right, it went over it, but Florida, right, and then it got really strong, and then it went north a bit and west into this weird movement here. And now it's going for Louisiana. So it's probably going to make landfall in either Louisiana or Mississippi. So you all got to stay safe. Mississippi's going to get hit bad. Louisiana, the eastern portion, Alabama, and then Georgia it's going to hit. So it's going to be the worst for Mississippi and Louisiana right here. So be on the watch, you know, if you live here. And then it's going to make its way into Georgia, then to the Carolinas, but it won't be as bad. So post-tropical by then. 25-mile-per-hour winds, gusts being 35. So not so bad. Okay, so Paulette. Let's take a look at Paulette here. It's spinning. There you go. It's a Category 2 hurricane. It hit Bermuda. It just hit recently. It made landfall yesterday morning during the night. Oof. You know. And now it's going to become a Cat 3. Like, what? Yes. A Cat 3 hurricane. Tuesday morning. And then it's going to weaken. And then it's going to go south, which is interesting, you know. Normally, if they go out this way, they eventually make it to Ireland, Britain. Maybe they go to Iceland or they go to Norway, but, you know. This one's going to go south to the islands here. And then there's this storm over here. Let's see. This one is Tropical Depression Renee. It is going to become, you know, post-tropical soon. So Renee is just nothing really. And then there is Teddy to the south. Tropical Storm Teddy. See what Teddy's up to. Teddy's going to become a Cat 3 as well. Teddy will become a Cat 3 Friday morning. And then we have, see what you are, Vicky, Tropical Storm Vicky, which is going to become a tropical depression, then weakening to a post-tropical storm. So Vicky and Renee here aren't too much of a concern, but look at Eddie, Cat 3 soon. Like, what? So it'll be a hurricane tomorrow afternoon, then Friday morning, Cat 3. Like, honestly, I don't even know what's going on anymore with hurricane season, you know? And then we got the Pacific. So, Tropical Storm Karina is out there. She's not really going to do anything, but, you know, she's there. So, and then there's nothing over here, so, at the moment. So that is all the tropical activity. A lot of tropical activity. There are 5 storms active right now in the Atlantic, with another one active in the Pacific. So, yeah, crazy times we're living in with COVID. Hurricanes this year have been crazy. Like, I don't even know. Like, this year has been insane. So, yeah. Anyway, that has been your live stream. So, like this live stream if you thought it was good. Subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure the bell icon is on for the notifications. And comment down below your thoughts. You know, are you going to get hit by Sally? You know? Are you just, like, amazed like I am? Like, how are there this many storms at once? It happens, but not too often. So, yeah. The outro in 3, 2, 1. See you Friday for your next Oneonta forecast in my dorm.
Billy, the weather guy. I do the weather weekly. I also make a seasonal forecast, so you can be prepared for each season. Billy, the weather guy. Last week I live streamed to keep you in the know, so you can better prepare for every possibility. That has been Billy, the weather guy. Tune in weekly.